Welcome to These Nuts Garage, and today we're going to be working on this 22 F-150. Alrighty, like I said in the intro, what we're going to be doing today is working on this 22 F-150. Now, last fall we were coming down here to go on a cruise, and we were trying to beat Hurricane Helene that was coming in towards Tampa and Georgia, or Florida and Georgia. So we left a little early, and as we were coming down, we kind of got into some of the outer bands of it. And while we were coming through, I think it was around Tifton and Valdosta, it was raining really heavy. So as it was raining, I think there was probably about 3 inches of water on the roadway, and we were just kind of easing on down through there. So much water got underneath the truck, and it saturated this splash guard or whatever. And this thing's made of like a material, I don't know, it's pretty sad Ford, to be honest with you. As much as these trucks cost, this is what you put on them, this. So what had happened, I guess it got saturated, this got wet, and it just ripped the screw out of it. You see there's a screw there, it just ripped this out of the corner, and it's just hanging down on this side, you know. So in order to get home, I used a zip tie and kind of zip tied it up. But while we were here waiting out the hurricane, I got online and I found these OEM ones, and they were like 150 bucks. I'm like, that's ridiculous. You're gonna pay 150 bucks for something that's gonna mess up again? Not doing that. So what I did is I just tossed that one to the side, and I ordered this. This one. This is a steel one, a lot heavier than that. And what we're going to be doing is installing this. And I'll put the link down below. They're not sponsoring this video or nothing, but I did buy it off eBay. And we do have to kind of, there's some brackets. 2 brackets like this. And you can't really see them, but we'll take them out. But you do have to mount these to this splash shield, the metal one, because it's not exactly the same for the bolts to go in the back. And I think it's made like this, so if you need to take it down, it kind of can vary between different model trucks. So we're going to add 2 of these brackets to the bottom of this. They did come with the bolts. We do have our factory bolts. Probably going to be using those to hold it up under the truck, and I think these are for the metal plates. And then it came with these, I guess. We'll see. These may be new to go under the truck. They're little clips, you can see. They go underneath the truck. We'll just see if we don't have to use them, we won't. We'll probably just try to use the factory stuff. Try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my original factory shield and put it over here and kind of, well, just throw it down. Just throw it on the ground. Try to figure out where these exactly go and match them up to that, so when we get underneath the truck, all we just got to do is zip them up in there and be done with it. Alright, so this kit did not come with like a nut and a bolt for this bracket. For like right here, wherever it's going to bolt into. So what I did is I got the factory little bolt, ran into that clip on this side and that side over there. Can't see it as much, but this is what I'm going to do. Right there and right over there is the front clips for the front 2 screws on the metal plate. So what I'm gonna have to do is get in here and slip this plate backwards to these brackets just to kind of hold it up. I'll screw in these 2, get them where they need to be, and then I'll adjust these. I may have to run the AutoZone or something and get a bolt up here. I'm not too sure about these clips. I'm not really keen on that. But we'll just have to see how tight it makes it. Because when you go to have this oil changed, they're not going to want to fool with this. They're just going to want that thing permanently in place. So Once I get it up there, I may have to run the AutoZone and get some nuts and a bolt for that to hold that in place, because I don't change the oil on this truck. I let Ford do it because it's cheaper, because I get my oil for free. I just have to pay for the filter and the labor and all that. And see, I'm missing a clip right there. So, but I have some in that kit. It did come with two, so I'll just use those clips that came with the kit for the front. I may just have to do it all the way around. So let me get underneath here and I'll get back with the camera and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Alrighty, so it's gonna be very hard to see under here, but here's this plate I just put in here. And I've got my skid plate there. What I want to do is just kind of pick the back of it, slide it up on this plate. I got one over here on this side too. And then I'm gonna put the two in the front and then see how these line up in the back. So I'm just gonna kind of move you to the side over here, maybe. Maybe you'll get a better view. Very tight spot here. I'm a cameraman, get his stuff done. All right. So let's see what we can do. One thing nice about having a truck is at least you can crawl underneath the thing. And in a future episode, we will be putting a 3-inch lift kit on this thing. So let's see if we can not decapitate ourselves. Get that up there. Ford dealership probably gonna love me. Just trying to get it started. Kind of trying to center it up. See? I ain't too sure about these brackets. All right, let me try to bring you in here. Can I flip this camera around? All right, now that I flipped this camera around, you can see this plate. And it really just doesn't line up the way it should. To be honest with you, it's off. I'm not real digging it too much because this isn't all the way back. Even if it was, would it fit? Not even wide enough. one. Yeah, I guess it'll fit. You're just gonna have to twist it like that. I don't know about that. I guess if you do it like that, I guess it'll hold. Okay, let's try it. Let me go back here and get my other 2 bolts and my 2 clips, and we'll just see what it does. All right, I got my bolt and then my clips. I think if we put our clip, because I want this to be like this, so that way it helps support it. So if we put our clip like so, like that, and then we turn using the inside hole or the outside hole. So outside hole, because it's got 4 holes. Let me just see if I can. What I'm gonna have to do is push forward on this bracket right here and try to line it up with this plate. Basically just like that. So like that. Just wonder how floppy that's going to be going down the road. Kind of looks kind of floppy, don't it? Let me jump over there and do that side. Let's see how this works out. Same procedure as last. Yep, going to do the same thing. Gonna have to push this bracket off the frame forward. It's fitting a little better than the other side, I guess. Just tighten it on up. So that's flopping. Think about going down the road at 70 miles an hour. What's that gonna do? Will that continue as it flexes to cause some metal fatigue somewhere and break off? I don't know. This might be a temporary fix until I can try to see if they have some maybe Ford skid plates that aren't. I guess I could just weld it to the muffler or the exhaust pipe, and that'll help it. Let's tighten these up. Maybe that helps. See, even then this see, in order to change the oil, you have to take this down. So I ain't for sure how the Ford plates is going to like that, but I guess I could always take it off first and then carry it up there. But you see how it's even making that? Looks like I hit something right there. See, with it vibrating right there, that could cause, I think, metal fatigue too and cause it to break. So it'll be just a temporary fix, maybe it won't. But if you look up this direction, you can see the other one. Well, let me turn the camera around maybe like this. Maybe you can see. Then again, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, there you go. So this is the other one. I know they sell these that are metal. Of course, here's a metal one. And then I think way up there, they sell another one. It'd be nice to get all three of these so that this is also covered in metal, and then another one back here in the back. But we'll have to see. I'll just see how it works for now. It's a lot better than that Ford piece of crap. That, I mean, that's junk. It's already trying to pull down now, the front one. So, man, dude, I think going down the road, that's gonna be so loud. We'll just see. I'll put the link for this in the description below. I don't get any money off of it, but if you kind of trying to get one until you can get another one, well, that's not gonna be good. You can go on there and buy yourself one to see how you like it, but I think in the long run, I'll be trying to maybe replace this with something else, because I don't know that if it's loud. If it starts making a lot of noise, it's gonna have to go. So that's it on this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, you know, subscribe to the channel, all those things. And if you have a link or something that you've bought for these, please put it in the comments below. Let me see what else is out there, so that way if I want to change this out, I can get a different one. So y'all have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.